Welcome back to Poker Tonight. I'm Scott Huff alongside Joe Sebok. And Sebes, it's Thanksgiving time, so I figured we'd take a second to go around the table and talk about what we're all most thankful for here on the show, and I figured you could start.
Besides you, obviously.
Of course, besides me.
It goes without saying. Well, this time of year, obviously, we get a little break from poker. You know, we get to hang out with family. Obviously, the meal is unbelievable. You know, friends, family, all the normal kind of stuff that everybody's thankful for. You know, I think I feel the same way when it comes to those kind of things.
All right, time's up. What's your favorite food?
Wow. I think you have to go with, well, honestly, ice cream sandwiches if you're going to lock me down.
Ice cream sandwiches, not a traditional Thanksgiving food, but nonetheless delicious. Well, we asked that question to a bunch of poker players and poker-playing celebrities to find out their thoughts on Thanksgiving. Here it is.
What are you most thankful for in 2009?
My family and friends.
I would have to say my friends.
For all of my friends and my family.
You should be saying thankful for your poker victory that's about to go on upstairs.
That's true. Were I a shallower man, I would not say family.
All right, two things I'm thankful for.
We only have a couple minutes.
Listen, I'm going to keep it short. Quit harassing me.
You know what I'm most thankful for is having a good life and a steady home life.
I have such amazing kids and such an amazing family and obviously an amazing boyfriend. We all know that.
Well, you know, your girlfriend, Annie Duke, said that you were actually one of the things she was most thankful about.
Who?
Annie Duke, your girlfriend.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm thankful for her, too.
I am most thankful for you, Joseph Sebok, and your presence in my life as a good companion.
I'm thankful to have a job these days.
Are you thankful for your Lamborghini?
I'm somewhat thankful for that, and so is the ozone layer as well.
The most thing I'm thankful for is that I was able to get my career back on track.
What would somebody on King of the Hill be thankful for?
They'd be really thankful for another season.
Any Thanksgiving foods that you're looking forward to in particular?
Let's see, I have a friend that made tofurkey one year.
Actually, I really don't care much for turkey, though.
And I'm glad to say that I won't be eating that again.
I don't really like turkey, so I'll eat the ham. I like ham. Pork's like my favorite meat.
Wow.
Mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce.
Well, who do you think would win if you and I got in a boxing match right now?
If I'm sleeping and I'm drunk, he'd win. Other than that, he's got no chance.
You know what that puts me in the mood for? A turducken. You ever had one of those?
A turducken, right? Obviously. You take a chicken, a turkey, you throw Annie Duke in there, and then you fry the whole thing up.
You sure do. Speaking of getting stuffed and roasted, it's time for Dana Workman and the Weekly Misdeal, brought to you by Bluff Magazine.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to the Weekly Misdeal, your one-stop shop for all poker's meanest headlines, from soup to the nuts. Recently crowned world champ Joe Cada made an appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman last week. Now, he opted for the chair interview rather than the top 10 list after he found out his backers would have ended up getting 8 of them. Speaking of TV, a new poker television series to be hosted by Poker Hall of Famer Mike Sexton was announced last week. They're calling it Shuffle Up and Deal, which, I gotta say, a little better than the original title. Cliched poker catchphrase. And they weren't smart enough to stick a number in there. Touche, guys, touche. The World Series of Poker accidentally released a schedule for the 2010 WSOP full of bizarre errors, including a 10K World Championship of Horse and a 50K Players Championship. Harrah's employees knew they had made a mistake when they noticed they had published the rake at less than 10%. Also accidentally released this week was an apparent student film starring WSOP bracelet holder and online regular Phil Galfond. Galfond plays a nerd whose social awkwardness chases away even his tutor. Well, did I say student film? I meant documentary. And finally, Jean-Robert Bland was let go from his online sponsors team last week. Boo-hoo.
Dana?
Yeah, Scott?
It's Jean-Robert Bland.
Yeah, what'd I say?
Jean-Robert Bland.
Nah, I think I got it right. I'm Dana Workman, and this has been your Weekly Misdeal, pulling this show out of the muck since 2009.
Thanks, Dana, for another fantastic edition of the Weekly Misdeal. We've got a lot more Poker Tonight coming up right after this.
Who wants free money? UB.net is giving away tons of it in the Poker Tonight free roll. The next main event goes down this Sunday, so head over to UB.net for your free shot to play with us and win hundreds of thousands in cash.
Poker Tonight has been brought to you by UB.net. Welcome back to Poker Tonight. Scott Huff alongside Joe Sebok. The cast and crew here of Poker Tonight would like to wish everyone out there a happy Thanksgiving. Siebes, are you thankful for your 1 million Twitter followers?
Honestly, I mean,
your Twitter got me to thinking. There are so many tweets out there, and so many poker players have been tweeting, that why not have a brand new segment? Tweet of the Week. That's right. It's time for Poker Tonight's Tweet of the Week. This week's Tweet of the Week brought to you by Barry Greenstein. Paul Eskimo Clark is alive and well and just offered me 2/3 if I stake him. I passed on that incredible deal. I'm going to hashtag that one mean. Mean Barry Greenstein. Mean.
The bear knows the mean, unfortunately.
You would know best. All right, well, that's all the time we've got for Poker Tonight. Join us right back here next week for another episode. For scenes from the cutting room floor, including extended interviews and outtakes, be sure to check out the website at Poker2Nite.com. I'd like to thank our guest, Andy Block. Thank you. For Dana Workman and Joe Sebok, this is Scott Huff saying happy Thanksgiving and keep our seats open.